कठिनाइयों को यह जान लेने दो कि आप उससे भी ज्यादा कठिन हो. The sharing knowledge is not about giving people something or getting something from them. That is only valid for information sharing. Sharing knowledge occurs when people are genuinely interested in helping one another develop new capacities for action. It is about creating learning processes. So, I welcome you all on behalf of Dr. Nisha Pashin, Director in DAV Madam Jaya Bhardwaj, Cluster Head and Principal, Hansraj Public School, and on behalf of my Hansarian family. So, as you know, we are continuing this part from the previous one only. And I will request Mrs. Tripta Narula ma'am to share her screen so that everyone should be able to see her work. It's not her work actually, it is our work. So ma'am, Tripta Narula,
yes, ma'am.
Please start sharing your work. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tripta ma'am, you have the option of screen sharing.
Ma'am, I have done.
Okay, ma'am. We are not able to see yet.
Ma'am, you are not allowing me, na?
No, ma'am, you're allowed. I've given the option of screen share.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it is written you cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, so I got it.
Just allow me to share, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, Tripta ma'am. Thank you so much. See, these are the hurdles in online teaching also. So,
yeah,
the problem.
Yes, ma'am. All are facing this.
Yeah, please. So
you have to take care of so many things.
Yes, ma'am. Let us appreciate Tripta ma'am.
In the very beginning, I started calling my daughter to sit with me till the end of the meeting. Check, बैठो 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 मुझे नहीं आ रहा मुझे बच्चा कुछ पूछ.
Same with us, ma'am. Same with me. Even I used to call my son.
Same here. No problem.
Gauri, अच्छा Gauri is talking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I'm fine, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
I still remember your cutie pie face, है ना? I know.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Ma'am, something is coming or not?
Yes, it is coming. It is coming. We are able to see.
Yes.
Tripta ma'am, your voice is now not coming. So along with this, can you explain also what you did?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this was the question of brain teaser, exponent and radical, chapter 3. After completing first and second chapter, ma'am, I have explained this. Sound is coming, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Sound is coming, ma'am?
No? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sound is coming.
Yes, ma'am. So with this question, I have tried to explain different concepts we have done: square and square root, cube and cube root, exponent, laws of exponent, different concepts I have tried. And finally, we reached to the answer. Just see the solution just for 1 minute. We can use the law now.
That's a great way of teaching, ma'am. Even students were able to understand the prime factorization. I can see it on the extreme.
Yes. Every concept I have tried over here because it's a brain teaser question, na.
Yes, ma'am.
So friends,
Don't you think it is better to do horizontally? Otherwise, it takes much time, yeah.
yes, ma'am. Of course, it will take much time, but I think if by steps they are doing na, then it will. You can say it will remain for long time.
Okay, yes, it is good for average students, but the brilliant students, they will do it in just in that.
Of course, we are giving option to them na, that if you can do, so you can do in horizontally also, in a single step also you can do.
Yeah,
But
ma'am, yes.
those who are not able to do in a single step, na,
Yes,
for
they
them
can
I
do
have
it.
explained thoroughly.
Ma'am, I
Yes,
would
ma'am,
like
that's
This was
very,
the
really
method.
good.
very good.
This was the method by which we were teaching, ma'am,
Yeah.
teaching to the students. And in this way, ma'am, by making small videos, we have tried to explain 5 chapters.
That's great.
First 5 chapters in continuity we have completed, and 90% of the students, ma'am, understood the situation and adjusted themselves to prevailing conditions also, and regular in work also. But as you know, exceptions are always there, na? So there were few students whose work is not regular and we are unable to get their work, and then we are giving a call to the parents, please send the work of your ward, and then we are trying at our level, ma'am.
That's it, ma'am. Even we are trying our level best, and these things are in our mind that when the lockdown period will be over, students will come back, have to again work out on these concepts and everything.
Yes.
But now,
Yes.
since the basics are cleared in their mind, they know about the chapter. Only thing that we
Yes.
have to work hard on the other concepts. For the we can say on board level, for 8th class level, we have to guide them accordingly. And your way of teaching the students by this method is great, ma'am, because see, if a student is able to do at least 3 steps, he or she may get at least out of 4 2 marks, because every step was correct. If he is missing certain steps in the last step, so I cannot give him 1 mark or 1.5 mark. Otherwise, 2.5 mark will be awarded to him or her. That's a great word. Thank you, Tripta ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Wonderful way. Rajni ma'am. Rajni ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what?
Yes, ma'am.
What you did with your children, ma'am?
Pardon, ma'am.
Ma'am, what you did during this lockdown period with the children, students?
I'm taking the problems, queries in the Zoom class, but I'm making my self-recorded videos and I'm sending topic-wise every day.
That's great. As Miri was saying that she sends the video topic-wise. If a student has to complete 5 questions, so she makes a video of 1 question so that the other question can be done with the help of that.
Then I send the assignment depending on that video. And giving the variety of questions for practice also.
That's it, ma'am. I think all the DAV family members are YouTubers now. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, can you have a look on the participants? Okay. I would like to talk to Naseem sir. Naseem sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. I'm able to listen to you. Sir, I was just attending the session in the morning. You said there was a network problem, right?
हाँ जी मैम.
In your zone, there was a network problem every time the connectivity was weak. So, what is it?
तो आपकी थोड़ी सी आवाज वाइब्रेट. हेलो.
आराम से बोल.
सर आपकी भी कर रही है आवाज, आपकी
पता नहीं स्क्रीन पे भी.
सर
मेरे
आपकी तरफ से नेटवर्क इशू है एक्चुअली. यहाँ सबका क्लियर है.
हाँ मेरी में शायद प्रॉब्लम है. मैं
तो कोई बात नहीं सर. तो आपने क्या किया फिर? मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन क्या रखा? नहीं हो पाई क्या? व्हाट्सएप था?
हेलो.
हाँ सर कोई बात नहीं. ओके सर.
हाँ जी मैम प्लीज. अब आ रही है आवाज. प्लीज बोलिए.
बोलिए सर. अगर आपका नेटवर्क इशू आया तो आप
हाँ जी मैम.
क्या सर?
एक्चुअल में उस टाइम अगर बच्चों को नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम आ जाती ना तो हम वीडियोस वगैरह बनाकर भेज देते थे या फिर असाइनमेंट देते थे उसकी, या फिर यूट्यूब पे बहुत सारी वीडियोस हैं उस चैप्टर के या टॉपिक के रिलेटेड, वो सेंड कर देते थे बच्चों को। वो अपना जब भी उसके नेटवर्क स्ट्रांग होते थे या फिर जब भी उसको कन्वीनियंट होता था उस टाइम पर वो अपना यूज कर लेता था।
Yeah.
Sir, I think we can exchange the video, self-recorded videos. I think no.
Yeah, why not?
Yes ma'am, it can also be a better. Yes
है
ma'am.
ना, each collection हो जाएगी. We are having a lot of
जी
videos
जी
then, ना?
जी। एक और प्रॉब्लम आ रही है समीक्षा मैम, अगर शायद यहाँ बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस टीचर्स भी हैं, अगर जूम पर एक और प्रॉब्लम आती है, एक प्राइवेसी की आती है। कई बार हम जो ग्रुप में नेटवर्क सॉरी लिंक सेंड करते हैं या आईडी सेंड करते हैं, वो दूसरे कोई और भी एंटर हो जाता है उसमें।
सर उसका एक स्क्रीनशॉट निकाला है सर। एक मिनट, हमने अपने बच्चों को ये कहा है कि वो नाम और फोन नंबर से एंटर करें।
समीक्षा मैम,
हाँ जी, तो उसमें मैम नेम वगैरह भी बच्चे लिख लेते हैं उस पर एंटर करने के बाद रीनेम का ऑप्शन आता होता है।
मैं बताती हूँ आपको, ये पता चल जाएगा कि जब बच्चा कोई और है, दूसरा बच्चा उसी नाम से एंटर कर रहा है, तो आप उस बच्चे का नाम लो और पूछो आर यू देयर इन द क्लास, राइट? अगर वो बच्चा आपके साथ बात करेगा तो वो टॉप पे आ जाएगा, और दूसरा बच्चा बात नहीं करेगा, आप इमीडिएट उसको रिमूव कर सकते हैं।
मतलब इतना टाइम ही नहीं देते। वो पता क्या है, एक्चुअल में एंटर करता है बच्चा, वो चैटिंग का बॉक्स होता है ना, उसमें कुछ ना कुछ लिख देता है और एवरीवन कैन सी व्हाट इज रिटन इन द चैट बॉक्स। उसमें कुछ वल्गर वर्ड्स भी यूज कर देते हैं वो।
यस
सर, उसके लिए आप ऑप्शन दीजिए चैट प्राइवेटली। वो चैट जब प्राइवेटली बच्चा करेगा तो सब बच्चे नहीं पढ़ पाएंगे, तो आप पढ़ पाएंगे सर, ठीक है?
उसमें चैट प्राइवेटली का ऑप्शन होता है?
हाँ सर, होता है, इसमें होता है सर। प्राइवेटली आप कर दीजिएगा, थोड़े दिनों के लिए ये प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट हो जाएगी सर। और दूसरी बात, एक डिसिप्लिन,
क्योंकि मेरे लैपटॉप में ना मैम उस टाइम जो एक तो होता है कि चैट का आप चैट करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे, ये होता है टिक का होता है। अगर टिक हटा दोगे तो कोई चैट नहीं कर पाएगा आपसे, अगर टिक लगा कर रखोगे तो चैट कर सकता है।
ओके सर,
ऐसा होता है।
Sir, I would like to add that what I do in my Zoom class, that I disable the chat for the participants, but I give them the option to raise their hands. So, and one thing more, they all have to keep their videos on. And when a child raises his or her hand, I unmute the child and then I ask him or her to tell the problem or ask his query in front of everyone. And many times, sir, there are students in our class, those who feel shy to ask their doubts. So it happens that if another child is having the same doubt in the mind, it gets clarified. So this can be done.
That's wonderful, teacher ma'am. So my dear teachers, a long way to go. That was a wonderful conversation among ourselves. मैं ये चाह रही थी कि काश पूरा दिन इन conversations के लिए होता, but you know, again 40 minutes. हो सकता है my dear teacher कि आज हमें सिर्फ 10 से 15 मिनट के लिए रीजॉइन करना पड़े। हो सकता है, पॉसिबिलिटी। जो आज का टॉपिक जो अब मैं लेने लगी हूँ, everyone has to listen to me very carefully. और हो सकता है आपके मन में कोई क्वेश्चन अराइज हो, लेकिन उसी पल मैं उस क्वेश्चन को इस तरीके से क्लैरिफाई कर दूं कि वो आंसर आपको खुद ही मिल जाए। एंड हियर वी गो विद ऑल द टीचर्स आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू म्यूट देमसेल्व्स। आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल टू म्यूट योरसेल्फ। थैंक यू सो मच। सो हियर वी गो विद द blueprint of the question paper. What is the blueprint of exam questions? Blueprint is the matrix or chart reporting the number and type of test questions represented across the topics in content area, consistent with learning objectives and relative weight on test given to each topic. There are few characteristics of a good question paper. I've written over here 7. It should be relevant. आपको समझ ही आ गया होगा या लग ही रहा होगा कि why am I doing this thing? Because we are going to discuss the problems faced by this time teachers as well as students the questions, that it should be relevant, it should be clear, concise, then purposeful, guiding but not leading, stimulates thinking, then single dimensional. My dear teachers, this time I felt, even my fellow teachers felt, that the questions were not single dimensional. There were two types, means in one question there were two questions, or sometimes there were three types of the questions. For example, if I say, when did the World War happen and why did it happen? Now these are two different questions. When means the date, and why, there are so many reasons behind it. And if this kind of the question comes in 1 mark, definitely students will get confused, because they have prepared this question according to 4 marks and still they have to write it in 1 mark. So this happened in the question paper, so I'm going to analyze the question paper. Before that, have a look on this slide. This is the design of the question paper given by DAV CMC. That is weightage to learning objectives, understanding, knowledge, application, HOTS, MD, skills, and then total marks were 80. And weightage to form of question, that long question answer, short question answer, then very short question answers and all. There were 30 questions in all. Everything was mentioned. Students has had this thing in advance in the form of the sample paper with them. Then this is Bloom's undimensional taxonomy of educational objectives that we know, and it is well observed by David Board. Dear teachers, this is one of the sample papers screenshot I have taken. Can you see this? Have a look. If we see question number 24, first time when the child will see this question, if a 9th class child sees this question, he will say, this is a question of class 9. But if we see the question in parts, under root 32, under root 50, under root 72, then the denominator under root 18 plus under root 98. A class 8 student will be able to solve the numerator independently and denominator independently. But if the denominator still contains the irrational numbers, then it is a problem for him. Because he will say, ma'am, we haven't done this question, and he is 100% right that he hasn't done this question. Then if we go for 25th question, I'm just giving you an idea. I'm not criticizing anything. I'm not saying that we are not supposed to do this question. This question is of higher level. This question is not there in class 8th book. Now see question number 25. What will happen? A child will see question number 24 first. He will get scared. But immediately he will say, see question number 25. This is a question from the book itself, right? If I'm not wrong, he knows this question and he will be able to do this question. Then question number 26, a shopkeeper allows a discount of 10% to his customer. Now see, 4 marks, obviously 4 marks, there are much steps to be followed and everywhere student will be able to get the marks. But this time, this kind of the question did not come in 4 marks. It came in 3 marks, which was quite lengthy. Similarly, if you see question number or part, both the questions 110% I'm sure that he or she will not touch the or part because that is HOTS. If you see the nature of the question of question number 26, the above question is from the book, the below question is also from the book, but the one part student will comfortably enjoys the question, but in the second part, he or she, if touches the question, will definitely face the problem. Now have a look on question number 27. If we see question number 27, you will observe this kind of the question was there in the paper this time. But you know what was the question? Ek step or ahead. A minus 1 upon A we have to find if A plus 1 upon A is given. First student will find out A minus 1 upon A. It is quite simple for him. But after that the question was find A square minus 1 upon A square. It means the question was too lengthy and too difficult for the students to understand even. And dear teachers, so many times being teachers we say that bete ye question nahi aaya kabhi. Lekin from now onwards we will never ever use these words in the class. Ye question nahi aayega. हम हर क्वेश्चन के ऊपर उतनी ही मेहनत करेंगे. और हर क्वेश्चन को हम ये लेकर बोलेंगे this may come in the exam. Now this is the general analysis of the question paper. Class 8 में I analyzed the paper and I talked to my colleagues also, and they agreed with it. They say, yes ma'am, there were 5 easy questions, average was 13, above average were 12, and above average were also HOTS. There were few questions. If I'm saying few, other word can be little bit of the questions. Very few questions were there which was straight away from the DAV book, from the outside, and DAV book contains a very good question mark. And the teacher, whosoever, with due regard, whosoever set the paper, couldn't see the questions in the DAV book. It means he or she had to set the paper from outside. Fine. Then comments that I will be giving at the last. I have written one site here, J. Sunil Tutorials. Although I have made one slide for you people, I will share it with you people also. So here, if we analyze the paper, I will not take much time because I've already done my homework on the question paper. See, this is section A. In section A, when the students start the question, express 16 as a sum of odd numbers. You know, even I was confused. When I read this question, 16 as a sum of odd numbers, मेरे दिमाग में सबसे पहला आंसर आया 15 plus 1. फिर मुझे लगा नहीं, इतना आसान क्वेश्चन पेपर में नहीं आ सकता. गलत. यहीं पे बच्चे कंफ्यूज हो गए. यहीं पे पहले क्वेश्चन में देवर कंफ्यूज, ऑल्दो द क्वेश्चन वाज इजी. क्वेश्चन एक 3rd क्लास के बच्चे का था, जहां पे बच्चों को इवन और ऑड नंबर्स का कांसेप्ट आता है, जबकि गलती हमारी तरफ से थी. इट शुड बी 16 as a sum of how many odd numbers? 4 odd numbers, क्योंकि 4 का स्क्वायर है. Then find the square root of the sum of the cubes of first 3 natural numbers. In the previous year's paper, this question came for 2 marks, but here it came for 1 mark. Student had to take more time to solve this question. Then question number 2. Again, as I said, in the question paper, the question should be one-dimensional, but here the question was two-dimensional. First, student has to apply the rule of exponents. Then student has to find the value of x. Then student has to find the value of 2 raised to power x. Then the population of small village is 100,000. If annual birth rate, oh my God, dear teachers, if we are expecting this question for 1 mark, then which question we will be giving in 3 marks? So this question again was above average, but yes, अगर थोड़ा सा दिमाग बच्चा लगाता, उस क्वेश्चन को ना करके नीचे वाले क्वेश्चन को पढ़ता, जबकि वो भी 2 dimensional था. First, it will be the GST and then it will be the rate of GST. 2 questions, 2 dimensions. Everyone is okay? Okay. Then question number 4 was straight. Question number 5, again average question paper. Then question number 6, again 2-dimensional question, my dear teachers. एक स्टूडेंट को पहले लर्न करना पड़ेगा, सोचना पड़ेगा कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 में वो क्या मेथड लगाए. और अगर मुझे कोई कहता कि मुझे क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 को 1 मार्क में डालना है, तो I would have given exterior angles, not interior angles. Students have to think about the total sum of angles for a pentagon. Then they will find out the value of angle 1. Then they will find the value of x. This was again a lengthy question according to 1 markers. जब हम 1 mark का question डालते हैं तो 1 minute per question कहते हैं हम. But here that was not at all 1 minute per question. Students must have taken around 15 to 20 minutes on first section only. All the teachers will agree with me. Yes, and dear teachers, we already were there when Salim sir discussed this paper pattern, and lot of discussions were there. Then we come to section B. Can you see the first question on the section B only? पहले क्वेश्चन में बच्चा कितना कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा. एक बेचारा बच्चा तो 61 plus 25 plus 8 करेगा और उसका क्यूब रूट निकालने की कोशिश करेगा, नहीं निकलेगा. Above average, I will mark it above average. And if this question one has to attempt, he requires 3 minutes. And section B carries 2 marks each. And for 2 marks each, we say that you have to attempt the question in 2 minutes. Then question number 8. Average question, obviously स्ट्रेट क्वेश्चन नहीं है, पहले एलसीएम है और बहुत सारे बच्चे बहुत गलतियां करते हैं. बट इफ the practice is being given to them this time, it means we are mentally prepared now. We are mentally prepared कि अब हमें बच्चों को कुछ भी आसान नहीं करवाना है. Everything has to go beyond आसान. Nothing should be easy. Then question number 9. Have a look. This is a question of class 9. You will not see this question in DAV book. Although we say that the standard of the DAV book is very good. I personally really feel that the standard of DAV book is too good. But the question is not being picked up from there. If you see this question, angle 1 is equal to 2 angle 2. The teacher could have given the question 1:2 ratio also. Let one angle be A, another angle be 2A. But the question was not straight. Again, I will analyze this question as above average. Then this is the question. Again, or part. आप दोनों ही questions को above average दे दें. किस बच्चे को समझ आएगा? अरे ध्यान से देखिए, students will apply angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree co-interior angles. I am telling you, no one will think about it that I have to apply quadrilateral angle sum property. So rating this question again as above average. Question number 10. Write coordinates of one point other than A and B which lies on line AB. मैं इसको इजी कहूंगी अगर किसी बच्चे ने अच्छे तरीके से सैंपल पेपर को रिवाइज किया है तो, क्योंकि हम जब लास्ट में इंस्ट्रक्शंस देते हैं कि पेपर से पहले सैंपल पेपर्स को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से रिवाइज कीजिए, then this question will be easy. Although easy for the average and above average ones may be difficult, but he will be able to plot the points. See, he will be able to plot the points 3, 4 and 5, 2. I will salute Salim sir and my colleagues जिन्होंने जब पेपर एनालिसिस हुआ हर एक क्वेश्चन के ऊपर बच्चों के फेवर में बात की. किसी ने भी टीचर सेंटर्ड बात नहीं की, हर एक ने एक बंदे ने स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड बात की. So I'm thankful to you people. Question number 11, again above average. This kind of the question is nowhere in the book, nowhere, even not in brain teasers, not in HOTS, not in enrichment sums, not even the examples. If you see question number 12, although this kind of the question is also not there in the book, but if the student is able to understand, then this question was average. But again, our part was above average. My dear teachers, 2 number के question में student का दिमाग a perfect square number पे नहीं चलेगा.
मैम 9th की है probability.
हाँ जी मैं वही कह रही हूँ. The same thing I'm saying. 9th क्लास की है, बट अब हम अपने लेवल पे सुन रहे हैं मैम. हम ये सोच के चलते हैं कि हम एवरेज स्टूडेंट्स हैं. मैं एक बिल्कुल बिलो एवरेज बच्चा हूँ. अगर मैं बिलो एवरेज बच्चा हूँ तो मुझे क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 समझ में नहीं आएगा, मुझे नहीं पता चलेगा, बट मैं कुछ करने की कोशिश करूंगी, कुछ भी लिखूंगी. मैं फॉर्मूला लिख कर आऊंगी तो मुझे सर बोलेंगे मैडम इसने फॉर्मूला ठीक लिखा है, 1 नंबर दो, और मैं दूंगी और मैं लूंगी. क्वेश्चन नंबर, अगर हम इसी तरीके से सेक्शन सी को देखें, जस्ट हैव अ लुक. 13 क्वेश्चन एवरेज है, बुक का क्वेश्चन है, चलेगा, लेकिन नंबर्स डिफिकल्ट थे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 14 का ऊपर वाला पार्ट एवरेज है, लेकिन नीचे वाला पार्ट अबव एवरेज है. स्टूडेंट्स हैव टू थिंक अबाउट कि उनको बेसिस कैसे सेव करने हैं. सीधा क्वेश्चन नहीं है. इट इज नॉट एट ऑल अ स्टेट क्वेश्चन. इट मींस अगर हम सेक्शन सी तक पेपर को देखें तो पेपर वाज above average. It was not average because the number of questions which are above average are dominating the average and below average questions. So क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 हमने अभी किया. अगर बच्चों ने सैंपल पेपर्स किए हैं तो उनको आता है, एंड और पार्ट अबव एवरेज है. फिर दोबारा देखिए सेंटीमीटर एंड मीटर्स की कन्वर्जन है, एंड दिस इज द क्वेश्चन इन NCERT, नॉट द क्वेश्चन इन आपकी DAV. सिर्फ ऊपर वाला क्वेश्चन DAV बुक का है, राइट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 16, यस, हम सब टीचर्स, ऑल द टीचर्स, everyone must have marked the questions very 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 important. जरूर बोला होगा कि ये important है क्वेश्चन, और अगर ये important है तो हमारे बच्चों ने इसको किया होगा. मैं ये इसको नहीं एस्टिमेट कर सकती कि ये above average है, लेकिन क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 above average है कैलकुलेशंस को लेकर. The calculations were too much. बहुत बड़ी बड़ी कैलकुलेशंस थी, जबकि बुक में हमारे पास इससे कहीं बहुत अच्छे क्वेश्चंस थे. वंडरफुल क्वेश्चंस वी हैड इन आवर बुक, जिसको सिलेक्ट किया जा सकता था, लेकिन टीचर ने बुक के क्वेश्चंस को देख के उन नंबर्स को ढूंढने की कोशिश की जो बच्चों के लिए कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो. जब हम फाइनल एग्जाम देते हैं तो एंड तक बच्चों को आंसर्स रटे हुए होते हैं, लेकिन वो यहाँ पे काम नहीं कर पाया बिकॉज ऑल द क्वेश्चंस दे वर सपोज टू डू, उनको करने पड़े, उनको करके आंसर्स निकालने पड़े. किसी भी क्वेश्चन में स्ट्रेट अवे आंसर वो लिख ही नहीं पाए. सिमिलरली क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 एंड 19 बोथ वर एवरेज, आसान थे, मुश्किल नहीं थे. बट क्वेश्चन नंबर 19 का और वाला पार्ट बच्चों ने हाथ ही नहीं लगाया बिकॉज अगेन 3 डायमेंशनल क्वेश्चन. न्यूमरेटर स्प्लिट द मिडिल टर्म, डिनोमिनेटर आइडेंटिटी, देन रिड्यूसिंग द टर्म. अगर मुझे ये कोई बोले तो मैं ये कहूंगी रैशनल एक्सप्रेशंस का क्वेश्चन है इन अलजेब्रा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 20, दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ 9th क्लास. 9th क्लास की बुक का क्वेश्चन लिया गया है. अरे बच्चों को कैसे पता चलेगा, बच्चों के लिए जो लाइंस बनी है वो पैरेलल है, उनको कैसे पता चलेगा कि पैरेलल प्रूव करना है. और इस क्वेश्चन में इतने कंफ्यूज थे बच्चे कि सिर्फ एक्स और वाई निकाल दिया और लिख दिया लाइंस आर पैरेलल. और आपको मालूम है एक्स और वाई भी अल्टरनेट एंगल से निकाला. बेचारे ये नहीं समझ पाए, इवन बहुत अच्छे बच्चे भी, they couldn't understand that the lines are not parallel. We have to prove that the lines are parallel, if I am not wrong. Then question number 21, please have a look on this part also and have a look on the other part also. You must have seen the previous part, my dear teachers. क्वेश्चन नंबर 21 ऊपर वाला पार्ट भी और नीचे वाला पार्ट बुक से नहीं है, जबकि और वाला पार्ट बुक से है, विदाउट फिगर दिया गया है. स्टूडेंट कुडंट मेक इट आउट कि फिगर कैसे बनेगी. उनको बेचारों को यही समझ नहीं आया कि AC पे परपेंडिकुलर कैसे ड्रॉ होगा. दिस इज अ डिफिकल्ट कंसेप्ट फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स, वो नहीं कर सकते. सो यहाँ पे भी ये बुक का ये क्वेश्चन मैं रादर अबव एवरेज से ऊपर थॉट्स में लूंगी. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 22, इट वाज नॉर्मल, अगेन डबल डायमेंशनल क्वेश्चन. एरिया ऑफ द बेस, हाइट है r निकालेंगे, उसके बाद कर्व सरफेस एरिया निकालेंगे.
मैम HOTS is there.
जी मैम.
HOTS is there, ma'am. Of first chapter, HOT question is there.
Ma'am, that is I'm coming. Ma'am, today I will.
I'm able to hear.
Excuse me, sir. Today I will request you people.
Not able to hear once.
Dear sir, everybody. I'm just stopping the meeting. Ending कर रही हूँ मैं. आप लोग please सिर्फ 20 मिनट के लिए मुझे दोबारा रिज्वाइन कीजिए. हम इस चीज को यहाँ पे नहीं छोड़ सकते. All of you are requested to rejoin me. Thank you so much. I'm just starting the meeting. Then we will have a time span of 30 minutes at least. I know मतलब troublesome है थोड़ा सा, but we cannot leave this discussion here. I have to talk to you. Thank you so much. So please rejoin me.